Got the bolt rolled up in position. I'm just trying to finishing up my ribs. That's the rotisserie. Sure makes it easy for a old fart to crawl in and out of this thing to weld on, right? So you can see all the ribs midsection on aft. Everything's 1/4 inch. Everything's 1/4 inch from the deck line, which is that corner. That's the deck, which is 160, excuse me. All the sides are 1/4 to this point. Right now I'm just filling in and putting my ribs. Got this section here to do. I had one more where kind of that S is showing to fit. Got all these fit before I start welding all the way out. But there I welded the front ones. And then I just have 3 of them up in this little space to do. And then I'm done with ribs. And I'll move back here to where I added 2 foot on so I could move the head up on the galley floor level. So right there you can see where I've added, start right there 2 foot out, and then that's the motor mount sections running out aft. So I got to plate that all in, plate that in right in through here, right on down through, side to side, of course. Already got the 2 outboard sides done. And then fill in some webbing in the motor mount area off of that plating for structural. And then this area here is where the motors are going to mount. So this will be a 3/8 plate, then 1/4 down through here, and then 3/8 plate there where I'll hang 300 horsepower outboards on this. Fuel tank goes throughout right in there, 12 foot long. Water tanks ahead of the bulkhead in that section there. So I got twin 40-gallon stainless tanks, 1 for each side. So I got to get in here and do a little bit of welding, but not too much. I got about a day's worth in here to finish off on some seams. As you can see right there, there's a visible seam there that needs to be stuck together. But getting closer to rolling it back to start putting a fuel tank down the midsection in the very bottom, 400-gallon. So we've got our rub rail on. Kevin's working on the end of it to match the shape of the hull. Just tacked on. So what we're going to do is have a piece of HDPE go through this. I'm working on the back end, filling it in at the stern wall. And this is the piece I just cut, getting ready to tack it in place. I'll just tack it first, because that's the stern wall here, and this is the motor brackets. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to use black HDPE and groove it. This one's a little sloppy because I made it just so for effect. The white one is tighter. That's what it's going to, only it's not the right thickness. As you can see, it's, so I'm going to go with the heavier black HDPE, and that'll just slide all the way up. And this is what the end of it looks like. Kevin's working on the other side. Nice and tapered. So as you can see, the profile comes in. and this is sloped to match slope. So when you come in the dock, it'll roll. This will be hopefully first point of impact, and it's all welded out solid. So it'll be a 6-inch rub rail centered at 12 inches above the water line. Kevin's been welding on the rub rail. I've been working on the stern, so I've been finishing off the back stern wall. I got the first piece of 3/8 aluminum for motor mount. I've got to add bilge pump mount, so we have a bilge pump in this coffin area. And I'm just about ready to take the 3/8 plate for this one out and weld on it. And you can see we got an 1/8 inch reveal into the box, so that we have full quarter out here to weld and a full quarter pin. And it sticks up 5 inches above the swim platform height. This will be the walking deck. This is the top of the motor mount. So Kevin's just starting to weld out this rub rail. And my new 8-inch air handler system. On a variable speed inline 8-inch 800 CFM MacGyver special to get rid of welding fumes, and it works really slick. It's real quiet, and I made it so I can hang it and point the hood, and anyway, all good. So I got both 3/8 plates on. I still have to put something to hold my bilge pump at the bottom. Put a hole through there for the bilge pump hose to come out. Have that coming out to the side discharge.